Hello once more, and thank you for joining me for a little homily and a recital of a new poem. And today's poem is based on that controversy which for many decades has been at work, and that is the controversy surrounding the practice of abortion. Now, straight to the point, as Christians, we would consider that abortion is indeed murder and indeed the killing of mankind, and that those who support such a thing are indeed partakers of that which is murder. However, even in the early centuries of the church, there were those documents that spoke against the practice of abortion, and particularly dealing with women who, not being wanting to be caught having been in immorality, would abort the fetus or take drugs to cause abortion to take place, to kill that which was in their womb. And there are many early church documents in relation to this, or citations regarding the church attitude, the Christian attitude towards abortion, and how that it was seen as man killing, and that those who practiced it would be seen as murderers. Indeed, there are documents stating that even a woman who aborting her womb also aborts her feelings at the same time. So we come down through the centuries, and of course there are those who support abortion, and therefore the Christian reasoning is that they are partakers of murder. There are those who are against abortion, and that is a good thing, for it is the murder of innocence. I know that in the medical sense there might be cases where things happen in hospital and decisions are made. Now that is another area. I'm talking about abortion just on demand. Women are saying, it's my body, I'll kill the thing in there, in my womb, it's my body. That is not the issue. The issue is that abortion is murder and the slaying of innocents. So today's poem is simply called A Word from the Foetus. Now let us be clear about this, that as Christians, abortion is murder, and that's how it is. There's no grey area, okay? Those who seek abortion. And as I just referred a bit earlier, there are medical things that may happen in hospitals with women who are pregnant, and such decisions can be made. Okay, now this is just a word from the fetus, meaning it is the fetus speaking. It's dramatised the sense when I wrote it, as it were, but I wanted to get the message across, and so I'm just looking up to read it, so forgive me for that, I didn't memorise it all. But this is a word from the fetus. I'm warm and feeling safe as I move around my room. Everything is soft and gentle inside my mother's womb. I can tell that I'm growing as the time goes by at pace. I've got little hands and feet, a tiny nose upon my face. My heart I can hear beating as the blood pumps through my veins. I am aware of many things, and I'm thinking with my brains. I know the day is coming when I will laugh and play and have a lot of fun with my friends on my birthday. What a time I'll have as I grow up to be that special kind of person to that someone who'll love me. Oh, I'm feeling pain. Is there nowhere I can hide? My little hands have been cut off by the scalpel that's in my side. My legs are being torn apart. I'm screaming in my blood. No one seems to hear me as I drown in the flood. Help me! Oh, please help me! They're cutting off my head. I'll never have a birthday, because by now I'm dead. There is a gentle voice I hear that says, I love you so, and arms that hold me really close. A great peace overflows. I'm not afraid. I've lots of friends. I have a brand new home, a place of love, joy and peace. I play before God's throne. Then a mighty voice does cry, rest, child, at my mount, till my day of inquisition, when someone will give account. And at the bottom of the poem I have this: dedicated to the unheard cry of the innocent blood. And I cite Psalm 9, 7 to 12. The scripture tells us that God will make inquisition for innocent blood. And the day comes when God shall ask for the blood of each child that's killed. You know, Yeshua said that the angels of the children are before his Father's throne. And that is why I put that into the poem. So that while the baby, the human being, was unloved and aborted in this world, yet in the next did that child find peace to play in the protection of God. And yet in the story it becomes clear that in the end people will give account for killing innocent ones. People can argue all day, backwards and forwards, and they can try and justify it. Women, as I said earlier, speak, it's my body and I do what I like. That is not the issue, and that has never been the issue. The issue is that there is a living being from conception. David spoke and said that God had known all his parts from his conception. He was known from even in the womb. Indeed, abortion is murder. But thank you for listening once more to this short time, and I pray that you will be blessed, and tell other friends too. And thank you so much for your patience with me in these matters. So the Lord bless each of you, his face to shine upon you, and all that in the name of Yeshua, the Lord Yeshua, the Messiah, the Son of God. I always say that because that was the confession of the apostles, of Peter and of John and of Paul, that Yeshua is the Messiah, the Son of the living God. The Word made flesh, of course, but he is the Son of God. For as the Father has said, this is my Son, hear him. And the scripture tells us that God spoke in former times by the prophets, but is now in the latter times spoken to us by and through his Son. God bless you and thank you so much. Thank you.